my dear students. Today we are going to study a new topic for you. Unit 6, Structure and Functions of the Plant and Animal Cells. This is very interesting part. So we are studied to know about the plant and animal cells. That is also including in O-level examination too. So are you ready to study? Cell. Yeah, we already know that the word of cell. What is cell? The word cell comes from the Latin word cella, meaning small rooms, and it was first coined by a microscopist observing the structure of cork. So the definition of the cell, the basic structural and functional unit is cell. The cell is the basic unit of all living things, and all living organisms are composed of one or more cells. Cells are so basic and critical to the study of life. In fact, that they are often referred to as the building blocks of life. Next, we know that the cell types. You know a lot of types of cells: bone cell, blood cell, muscle cell, sperm cell, egg-ovule cell, fat cell, nerve cell. So, we will discuss the organism. A lot of organisms live in environment, and we divided in unicellular organism and multicellular organism. Unicellular organism means only one cells are present in it, that is also made by the organism. So example of unicellular organism, this is the Chlamydomonas, and this one is a Euglena, and this one is the Paramecium, and this also amoeba, and this also you know that example for the multicellular organism, this is the plants and animals. Animals example for it in here, the lion and human. Human also serves an animal, you already know that. And now we discuss about the history of cell theory. Robert Hooke, he observed a section of cork using Hooke microscope. He discovered a structure like chambers in a beehive, and he named them as cells. So we know that the Robert Hooke firstly discovered the structure of cell. That's the question for you. And next we discuss about the cell theory. The cell theory also firstly proposed by Sheldon Swan and Rudolf Virchow. In here, the cell theory are three types, that are the structural and functional unit of life is the cell. All organisms are made up of one or more cells, and few and new cells are formed from pre-existing cells. This is the cell theory, that is also included in O-level structure part question. So you remember that and memorize it. And next one we discuss about that prokaryote and eukaryote cells. The two types of cells are present in it. In here, that is the bacteria cell. This is in here nucleotide, and next one, this is a cell membrane, and ribosome also present in it. The long flagella also present in it. The capsule, only the capsule shape present in prokaryotes. And next one, the cell wall also present in it. So, and next one, eukaryotes. This is in here. The eukaryote is the example. This is a part of plant structure, and the chloroplast also present in it. Cell wall also present in it, and the cell membrane, endoplasmic reticulum, ribosome, Golgi apparatus, mitochondria, cytoplasm, cytoplasmic membrane, nucleolus, nucleus, nuclear membrane. That is, the nucleolus and nuclear membrane made the nucleus. So, these are the organelles present in eukaryotes. So, now we discuss about the difference between prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells, in here, the smallest structure present in prokaryotic cells. Only this is 5 millimeter, very tiniest one. So, in here, the eukaryotic cells, larger cells, more than 10 millimeter. The prokaryotic cells always unicellular, and the eukaryotic cell often multicellular. The prokaryotic cells, no nucleus or any membrane bound organelles such as mitochondria. The eukaryotic cells always have nucleus and other membrane bound organelles. The prokaryotic cells DNA is circular without protein. The eukaryotic cells DNA is linear and associated with proteins to form chromatin. The prokaryotic cells, the ribosomes are small. It's called 70s. And eukaryotic cells, the ribosomes are large. 80s, we call 80s. The prokaryotic cells, no cytoskeleton. The eukaryotic cells always has a cytoskeleton. The prokaryotic cells, motility by rigid rotating flagella made up of flagella. The eukaryotic cells, the motility by flexible waving undulipodium made up of tubulin protein. The prokaryotic cell, the cell division is by binary fission, but the eukaryotic cell, the cell division by mitosis or meiosis. And finally, the prokaryotic cells, the reproduction is always asexual, but the eukaryotic cells, the reproduction is asexual or sexual. So, now we know about the difference between prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Now, we discuss about the structure of cheek cell and onion cell. We get the plant part, then we observe the onion cells through using by the microscope. And how we get the cheek cells? Yes, the cheek cell, first we wash the mouth, and next we scrub the inside or inner side of the cheek using a yogurt spoon or toothstick. Take a clean glass slide. Next, put a drop of water and transfer the specimen of the slide. Cover the specimen using a cover slip without trapping any air bubbles. That's very important, without trapping any air bubbles, this part. Observe through the light microscope through the high power. So we observe the part of that in here. This is a cheek cell. So the cell membrane is the outermost layer in here, and the nucleus also present in it. The cytoplasm also present in it. This is a power to the cheek cells nearly 100. Magnification power is 100. And next one, how we get the onion cell? How we get it? Yes, you got it. First, we cut an onion and obtain an inner fleshy tissue. Remove a peel from inner or outer surface of it. Transfer it onto a watch glass containing water. Next, put water drops onto a clean glass slide. Next, transfer the specimen onto the slide using a paintbrush. Cover it with a cover slip without trapping any air bubbles and observe through light microscope. This is a vision in here, the onion cell. Okay, right. Next, human cheek cells under the microscope. This is a nucleus part, and this is also a cytoplasm also present in it. Cytoplasm also present in it, and this one is a plasma membrane. The outermost layer is the plasma membrane. So in here, the onion cell, it has presence of cell wall, and it also presence of nucleus, and this is also a cytoplasm, and this one also, yeah, vacuole part also present it. So this is the question for you. How do you know which one is animal cells and which is plant cell? Yeah, exactly correct. You got it. You got the point. What is that? Yeah, the plant cells content of cell wall, and it is also green color. The green color pigment also present in it. So the chloroplast also present in it. A large vacuoles also present in it. So we know that this is the plant cells and this is the animal cell. So what are the things that distinguished them from each other? So I also say that this is the cell wall also present in it. So the cell wall only present in plant cells. And next one, the larger vacuole. The larger vacuoles also present in it. So that is also present in plant cells. And next one, the chloroplast also present in it. So that is only present in, yeah, that's good, plant cells. So we guess it. This one is A and this one also B. So A is the cheek cells, that is the animal cells. B is the plant cells. Okay. And next we discussed about the typical plant and animal cell structure. In here, this is the chloroplast. I already say that now. The chloroplast only present in plant cell. Yeah. The outermost layer of plant is cell wall. That is also present in plant cell. And next one, we observe the vacuole. That is the large one. That is the large one. Large vacuole present in plant cell. Small vacuole present in animal cell. So next one, the nucleus contains, yeah, these four parts: nucleolus, chromatin, nuclear envelope, nuclear pore. Yeah, that is also present in plant and animal cells. That is both organelles. Right. Next one, the ribosomes also present in it. But you know that the lysosome that is only present in animal cell. The centrioles also present only animal cell. In here, the Golgi apparatus present in both cells. The ER-like smooth endoplasmic reticulum and rough endoplasmic reticulum. The presence of ribosome is called as rough endoplasmic reticulum. The absence of ribosome we call as smooth endoplasmic reticulum. In here, the plant may have vacuoles, large vacuoles, and which act like lysosomes in animals. And next one, although they are not labeled here, the plant cells are microtubules, tubulin made by it, and the secretory vesicles also present in it. Right. Next, we discuss it about the plant animal cell. This is the contrast and compare. Contrast and compare it. This type of Venn diagram in here now. So the plant cells only present in cell wall and large vacuole, chloroplast, flagella only in gametes. So these are the main parts, large vacuole, chloroplast, cell wall. But these are absent in here, animal cells. The cell wall absent, large vacuole changed as a small vacuole or no vacuole. Chloroplast absent, flagella present, and that also indicate the lysosome. Lysosomes. You got it? Yeah. But the common part, mitochondria, Golgi apparatus, endoplasmic reticulum like as rough endoplasmic reticulum or smooth endoplasmic reticulum. In here, the nucleus also present in it, the cytoplasm also present in it, the ribosomes also present in it. So you know that these are the organelles, common organelles present in both, you know, that plant and animal cell. Now, this is a cell organelles and structures present in a cell. We discuss about the cell organelles. So, we know that in here, this is the cell wall. This is the cell wall. The outermost covering of plant cell. It is a dead structure. The main constituent is cellulose. But the hemicellulose, pectin, and lichen also present in it. That's constituents also present in some plant cells. And these are the functions in here. Maintain the shape of the cell, support and protection of the cell. This is the main function of plant cell wall. And next one, we discuss about plasma membrane. That is a common organelle present on plant and animal structure. So, the plasma membrane is present interior to the cell wall of plant cell. The boundary of the animal cell is the plasma membrane. It is made up of phospholipid and protein. So in here, this is the structure in here. So observe it. The lipid bilayer present in it. Yeah, the phospholipid made up of it. This is a hydrophilic. And next one, these are the hydrocarbons present in it. Yeah, in here the protein also present in it. The proteins, that is a spherical shape now, that is also immersed into the bilayer. It is also present in outside of the cell or inside of the cell. And next one, the carbohydrate chains also present in it. So, the carbohydrate, protein, lipid, these are parts, these are food components also present in the structure of the cell membrane. So, in here, the function of the plasma membrane. What is the function of the plasma membrane? You know that that is a semi-permeable membrane. That's shaped like a mosaic structure. The fluid motion also in here, the movement also present in it. So we call that this structure, we call that mosaic one. So the Watson and Crick, said about this structure, fluid structure, mosaic structure of cell membrane. And in here, the plasma membrane is to enclose the cell, allow entry or exit of material into and out of the cell. The transport protein also helps for it. Now we know about the cytoplasm. Cytoplasm. This is the animal cell. Most parts are present in cytoplasm. You know that the gelatinous liquid part of the cell, excluding organelles, inorganic and organic substance are present in it. The function to maintain a shape of the cell, bear cell organelles and carry out different metabolic processes. These are the function of cytoplasm. Okay, you got it? Yeah. And in here, that is a main organelle, nucleus. This is a eukaryotic cell. The center part is indicated the nucleus. The main organelle. It is surrounded by a nuclear envelope. One or two nucleolus and the chromatin body are present inside the nucleus. In here, the bilayer or envelope, nuclear envelope also present in it. The chromatin also present in it. The chromatin part, some one or two nucleolus. One or two nucleolus. Right, nucleolus also present in it. So now we know about the function. Nucleus is the control of life activity of the cell. The chromosomes are the storage of genetic material and transfer the inherited characters from generation to generation. The DNA also present, so that is transfer the genetic characteristics. The circular DNA present in prokaryotes, the linear structure present in eukaryotic. The cell division also occur in nucleus. The cell division helps for the growth of organism. Next, this is the chloroplast. 2 layers. two membrane, that is the outer membrane, and this one is the inner membrane. So in here, the stromata, granum, that coin shapes also present in it, coins like structure, we call that as a granum. And this one also thylakoid. Yeah, a coin structure we call that thylakoid. The sequence order of coins is called as granum. In here, this is a stromata. So this is only present in plant cell. So this has a double membrane. It is included the granothylakoid stromata, and this the main function helps for the photosynthesis. Photosynthesis occurs in chloroplast. And next, in here, the mitochondria. Mitochondria also present in outer surface of membrane and inner surface of membrane too. This is the cristae. So this is the outer membrane, and this one is the inner membrane. This is the cristae. So this is an oval shape. So it is an oval or drop-shaped membrane-bounded organelle. It is known as the powerhouse of the cell. This is known as the powerhouse of the cell. Do you know that? We call that as the powerhouse. That's a MCQ question, multiple choice question. Which part called as the powerhouse of the cell? Yeah, you got it. You say the mitochondria organ. The main function, the aerobic respiratory reactions take place within the mitochondria to release energy. Only the aerobic respiration. You got it? So the aerobic respiration occurs in it. So we call that powerhouse of the cell. Okay? Right. Next, we discuss about the Golgi complex. Yeah, it also present in a vesicle structure in it. And next one is the Golgi body. So the membrane bounded sacs stacked on top of the other with associated secretory vesicles. The secretory vesicles are present on it. So that is collectively known as a Golgi complex. We call the membrane bounded sacs stacked on top of the other with associated secretory vesicles are collectively known as Golgi complex. In here, the main function, the production of secretory substance. Not only product, it also secrete the substance after store in it. Next, packing, and after transporting also include in it. Transport. These are the function of Golgi apparatus. Next, this is a common organelles. This is a common organelles present in nucleus. Yeah, these organelles, ribosomes. Yeah, these are the ribosomes. They are small organelles without a membrane. It is made up of a large subunit and small subunit. They can be found freely in the cytoplasm or attached to the ER. So, attached to the ER is called as rough ER. Rough ER or rough endoplasmic reticulum. Can't attach to the ER. Ribosome can't attach to the ER. Is without ribosome present on ER is called as smooth ER. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So in here, the function of ribosomes, the site of the synthesis of protein, the site of protein or synthesis of protein. Yeah. And next in here, this is also present in this endoplasmic reticulum. This is also present in plant and animal cells. So in here, the rough endoplasmic reticulum is called as the area. The ribosome also present in it. But ribosome cannot attach. Without ribosomes, we call that SER, smooth endoplasmic reticulum. In here, RER, endoplasmic reticulum become rough due to ribosome attached to the membrane. The main function, it is the transportation of protein within the cell. Next, this is smooth endoplasmic reticulum. It is a network of tubular sac without ribosomes on the membrane. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum function is lipids, steroids, and to synthesize the lipid and steroids and transport them within the cell. So these are the function of smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So students, you must be remember that the structure and main function of organelles. Okay, right. Next one, vacuole. The vacuole in here, that is a plant cell in here. This is a major part of vacuole. The major part is the vacuole. It is a fluid-filled large organelle. Fluid-filled large organelle found in plant cell, which is surrounded by a membrane. The surrounded membrane, surrounded membrane called as tonoplast. How we called? Tonoplast. You got it? The fluid contained in it is known as cell sap. The fluid contained in it is known as cell sap. Sometimes small vacuoles may present in animal cells. Sometimes small vacuoles may present in animal cells. Contractile vacuoles can be found in unicellular organisms. So, you know that the vacuole is a large organelle found in plant cells. Next, we know that the function of vacuole. The main function to maintenance of water balance, support and provisions of color to the cell by the pigments. So you know that the important function of vacuole is to maintain the right pH level. So the water balance is the function of it. Okay? You got it? Right? Next one, the lysosomes. The lysosomes, that is also only present in animal cells. This is an animal cell. So, this is very small spherical organelles that is enclosed digesting enzymes within single membrane. So, the digesting enzymes are present in it. The function, the digest molecules, digest all the organelles, digest foreign substance, and it also helps for the recycle the all materials. So the main function of lysosomes is to break down unwanted macromolecules. Macromolecules. Okay? Right. Next. Now, you see the activity in here. The plant and animal cells about it. First, use the box below to label the organelles of the plant and animal cells. Make sure to copy the name of the organelle correctly. Some of the organelles can be used more than one time. So, in here is a mitochondria, large vacuole, small vacuole, cytoplasm, cell membrane, nucleus, chloroplast, and cell wall. These are the organelles present in it. So, using these organelles and indicate, this is 1 and this named as a 2, number 2, and indicate the organelles correctly. So, say, what is this? Yeah, large vacuole. Observe, this is A, this is the large vacuole. You got it? I know you got it. I hope you do well. This is the nucleus. This is the nucleus. Okay? And this one is the cytoplasm. This one? Yeah, no. That is a cell membrane. Yeah, you alert. This one, cell wall. This one, cell wall. Where is it? In here. And this one, chloroplast. So these are the parts. These are the parts present in it, in plant cell. These are the parts present in plant cell. This is the mitochondria. This is the mitochondria. You got it? This is the cytoplasm. This is the cytoplasm. So you say, what is that? This one is the large vacuole. This one is the nucleus. This one is the cell membrane or plasma membrane. This one is the cell wall. This is mitochondria. This is cytoplasm. This chloroplast. So you know that these are the organelles present in plants. And now we observe this is the large vacuole, but this one small vacuole. This one is the small vacuole. This is also present the nucleus. So B is the nucleus. This one is the cytoplasm. And this one is the cell membrane. Cell membrane. That is the outer part of animal cell. Outermost part of animal cell. Yeah, this one. Mitochondria or lysosome. This is another one now. Yeah. Right. So the type of cell in picture 1 is plant cell. You got it? That is the plant cell. Typical structure of plant cell. The type of cell in picture 2 is animal cell. Animal cell. List the organelles that are only found in plant cell. You know that the cell wall. Cell wall. That is also made by, that is also made by cellulose. Sometimes hemicellulose, pectin and lignin also present in it. The constituents are present on it. Yeah, the cell wall. And next one is the chloroplast. Chloroplast. And next we discuss about the another question. Who was discovered the structure of cell? Structure of cell using a Hooke microscope. I already said that, no? So Robert Hooke. Robert Hooke. And next one, what is cells? That is the basic structural and functional unit is called as cell. And next one, state the cell theory. What are the cell theory? You know that? Yeah, the structural and functional unit of life is cell. All organisms are made up of one or more cells. New cells are formed from pre-existing cells. So you got it? The cell theory. You remember that? The cell theory. Why cytoplasm is important? Because most organelles are present in, it. So that is helps to protect the organelles. And next one in here, complete the table below. What is that? What is that? Tell me. Yeah, that's good. You think very well. Mitochondria. Mitochondria. This one is the nucleus. This one, Golgi apparatus. Golgi apparatus. This one is Golgi apparatus. So, the mitochondria, powerhouse of the cell. Powerhouse of the cell. You know that? We call that powerhouse. Powerhouse of the cell. Powerhouse of the cell. That's also help for the aerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration process. Aerobic respiration process. And in here, this is the nucleus, and it also helps to control the cells. Control the cells. That is also help to maintain and control the cells. And next one, this is the Golgi apparatus. Golgi apparatus help for, what is that? Yeah, you know that. That is help for the secretion. Yeah, secretion. And next one, storing. And next one, production and transporting. These are the process also included in it. Okay, you got it? Right. And next one, we discuss the name, the organelles. This is a common part in here. So, plasma membrane. Plasma membrane or cell membrane. This is the cell wall. This is the cell wall. This is C is called as cytoplasm. Cytoplasm. This one is the D is the vacuole. Vacuole. Yeah. And finally, this is the nucleus. This is the chloroplast that is only present in plants. Chloroplast. And in here, ER also present in it. And centrosomes also present in animals. Okay, only present in animals. Next one, name the organelles which help provide cells with energy and release energy. Yeah, and you know that the mitochondria and chloroplast, they help in reproducing energy in the cell, and the second one allows the energy to be used in creating glucose. You know that? Chloroplast. Yeah, the photosynthesis process also included. The main function is photosynthesis. Next one, mitochondria is known as powerhouse of the cell. Next one, lysosomes, other name is, yeah, you got it, suicide bags. Digestion house of the cell. And next question, write about the cell wall. It is a flexible layer around the cell, plant cell, that is also covered outermost part of the plant cell. It helps to maintain the rigidity, and it helps to protection. Okay, good. And next one, explain the work of lysosomes. Yeah, you know this topic too. Did you know this word still? This is a suicide, we call that suicide site. So these organelles are full of hydraulic enzymes which help in breakdown of material in the digestion process with biomolecules. That is why these are called as digestion of cells also. So you know that the lysosome contain hydrolytic enzymes are present in it. Yeah, you got it. That another part in the question, full form of ATP. The production of energy called as ATP from mitochondria. Yeah, from the process of aerobic respiratory that is a metabolic action. So ATP, adenosine triphosphate. Okay, that is a energy reactor. Okay, so now we say about that. Today we study the definition of cell theory, types of cells, plant cell, animal cell organelles and its function. So I think you can understand well. I'll see soon. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.